Surprise, motherfucker. Hey, what's up? This is Venture Satanis, and I'm quickly going to go through my Twitter feed and just go through my thinking. Because there's a lot of weird ass, wrong headed people on Twitter and everywhere else on social media about gaming and whatever else. Okay, so this guy tweets out old school D&D players will be like, Gygax once said, "Hi to me, so I think I know more about D&D than you." And then say something like, minis don't really exist until the 1990s, or there's barely any Tolkien in D&D. And then he follows that up with, every old school gamer who is upset about this tweet, please get equally upset when lots of, not all, old school gamers say wild, broad, derogatory things about today's gamers, ruining the game. And of course, this doesn't apply to every old school D&D player. And so, partly because, I don't know, this guy's just asking for it. Partly because sometimes I just like to troll. I don't know. I don't want to call this guy a pathetic loser, but I don't know. I don't know what this guy's life is like. Maybe Twitter, is all he has. I don't know. And then this other guy follows up with, what I don't get about they are ruining the game people is it's a hobby where the DM can basically run it how they and their players please. So why are they concerned about how other people are doing it? Okay, so basically I'll just summarize my response, or I'll just come up with the response right now, which is I care about D&D. I care about its history, its present, its future, how it's going, how it went. I don't want the awesomeness of D&D to die like it almost did in the last days of 3rd edition and pretty much throughout 4th edition, excluding the OSR. Because when the OSR rose up, then you kind of got back to what I would call real D&D, traditional old school D&D, where the systems and the playstyles were objectively superior. Yes, it's my opinion, but yes, it's a considered and wise opinion that matters more than the people that just took up D&D like a couple years ago. I've been playing since I don't know how long. 1983, 1984, something like that. And most of the time at that time I've been running games. I've been probably 85% of the role-playing games, the role-playing I've done over the first 2 decades. I've been the game master or the dungeon master. And then the last decade or two, I've pretty much been the dungeon master, game master for like 99% of the time. Anyway, am I driving people away with my attitude or whatever? I don't think so. And if I am, well, fuck them. And because for one thing, we're not trying to draw everybody in like D&D 5th edition is. We're not trying to mainstream this shit and become the most popular kid on the block. What we're trying to do is collect the best players, the best game masters, the brightest, the most awesome, get those people into the fold, get them experiencing old school, and then allow them to see for themselves that it is objectively superior. So that's what we're trying to do. We're not trying to get everybody. We're just trying to get the best of the best. So, all right, that's my time for now. Adios.